but yesterday's reporting was 11,500 hospitalizations in Florida from COVID, the highest admissions ever in the history of the COVID nightmare that we've all lived through as a nation, but the highest in Florida. What can you share about what's causing this spike?
Florida's become the epicenter of COVID-19 due to the lack of leadership in taking this pandemic seriously. I think at this point, everyone in this country knows the name Governor Ron DeSantis, who's basically Trump 2.0. He has completely stripped away local government's abilities to manage this pandemic by prohibiting mask mandates, prohibiting vaccine requirements when it comes to participating in cruise ship experiences or even going, into a private business. They cannot set any rules. Now we're learning that if employers want to require vaccines, the governor seems neutral on that, which is new to all of us. So it seems like when Disney wants to do something, he steps aside, but when everyday people have an issue, he continues to make it more difficult to live a healthy and happy and COVID-free life. And so at this point, one of the biggest issues in Florida, as we've seen around the country as well, is masks in schools. Mm-hmm. So despite the Delta variant creating so much pain for people, leading to these huge numbers of COVID cases and hospitalizations, the governor has threatened to defund public school districts if they consider a mask mandate for their students. And so that's kind of the lay of the land. I mean, it's so frustrating because the governor has been traveling around the country speaking at conservative events, not doing his job here. And actually today, the governor announced a virtual roundtable with a handful of hospital executives. His first one, by the way, really since the beginning of this pandemic. And we're not sure if press is invited. It's a virtual event. So at this point, it's a very controlled environment for the governor. And again, it's all about optics for him. It's not about doing what's the best interest of public health.